Okay, folks, this is Tony Aguilar, and I was made aware of a set of rules here that were available, and I ordered them, and I just got them in the mail, and I want to do kind of an unboxing on them, and I want to be careful that I don't mess these up. Very difficult to open this on camera. I'm just going to go ahead and... There we go. Okay. And we can talk about this in a second. This is the second edition of the Face of Battle, which are the set of the rules I use for World War II. Now, I found out that this was available, and I kind of ordered it on a whim, even though I'm pretty happy with the first edition of the rules. Supposedly this is supposed to simplify some things, make it run smoother. You can order this from Wargame Vault. That's where I got my copy. And the thing about it is that you can either get just a set of the rules printed, you can get them in PDF, or you can get both, which is what I got. So I've already taken a look at them very, very casually, and but I haven't printed them out yet. And this is 2025. This just literally just came out. There's our website there, thefaceofbattle.com. And a lot of it is familiar with, I'm familiar with what it, from the other set of rules. It looks like, at first glance, the thing that I can tell the most is that a lot of the things drop from percentile and just go to D10. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not a fan of that. But the other thing is I'm probably going to try to play this as is. And if there's something that doesn't have enough detail, doesn't have enough specificness to it, I'm probably going to use the version 1 of the rules that I'm actually pretty happy with. Let's just take a look here at the beginning. It's very hard to kind of... I've got this camera tripod in my freaking way. So, introduction. Yeah, a lot of it is just read the D10 instead of percentile. A lot of similarities where you can use cards. I'm going to continue using chits from individual pulls. But the nice thing about it is it looks like all the counters are the same. So all of the counters due to morale and things like that, fire lane, these are all the same from the first series of the rules, which is good because I printed these up and made counters of them, so it would have been a pain in the butt to change that. But there's a lot of similarities. It is in full color. That's kind of nice. And you know, the only thing that's a bit disappointing is that there's not a lot of vehicles back here. Now, fortunately for me, I've got the core set of the rules, which has the Germans and the Russians of the version 1, and the American ones, and the British one, and the French ones. So I'm not really missing any vehicles, but as you can see, there's not a whole lot of different vehicles here included. Like, you know, the Russian ones, there's only a T-70, BT-5, one version of T-34, T-30-45, one KV, Su-152, Su-85, Su-76, BA-10s, BA-64s, and the Gaz MM truck. That's it. There's no other vehicles other than that. Now, you could probably make up your own data from that. I don't know if they're planning on releasing other vehicle sets. But, I mean, I don't need that because I have the stuff from all the rest of the rules. So, I don't know what to make of this yet. It looks really similar. You know, it is in color, which is nice. The only thing I wish was simplified is, like, spotting. You know, making that move quicker. So I'm going to take a look at this, and the next time I play, I'm probably going to try to use this version 2 of the rules, or the second edition of the rules. And does it say here what it includes? what the purpose of this is. Let's see. The scale of the game is basically the same. They dropped a lot of the options you can of playing, which doesn't really affect me because I was kind of playing the standard way anyways. I'm not sure, so to be determined, but I wanted to kind of show this. It's got a lot of the same things that are the rules, recoilless rifles and autocannons and the bagpipers, and all that stuff is in the other version 1 of the rules. It seems like at first glance, that's the main thing, is they went from a percentile to a D10. You know, which is okay for some things. From other things, you know, I may not want to do that. So, one thing that I don't like what it did is it made every rifle the same. The range on every rifle is the same. Every carbine is the same. I just like them to be different for extra. Every submachine gun gets treated the same way. It looks like that's the case. Which means I'll just substitute the stuff from version 1 that makes the MP40 different than the Pepe Shah, etc. So, yeah, all the light machine guns are all the same, whether they're belt fed or whatever. That's not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. That's not something that, in my opinion, needs to be sped up. But again, I'm not playing this in a tournament. I bought the rules. I can play them however the hell I want to. So, but anyways, I wanted to show you guys what this is. This is back in print. The original set of the rules wasn't in print before, and the second edition, I guess, changes some things. Still same author, Michael Ball. And next time I bring it on the battlefield, I'm probably going to use this version and see what I need to replace with the version 1 of it. I'm pretty happy with the version 1 of the game. You know, and I've played it a couple times, and every time you play it, you have to look up less stuff. And it's a set of rules that makes sense. I bet the only thing that really is, it got streamlined in using a D10. And, you know, the problem with the D10 is sometimes you want a 5% chance of something happening. And you can't really do that with the D10. You're going to have 10 or 20 or 30 or 40, or that's it. I mean, you're in. So I personally like a little bit more a granularity of it. But I'm going to keep an open mind and just seeing how this plays. But anyhow, the Face of Battle available at Wargame Vault. And like I said, you can either just get the PDF version, or you can get the printed version, or you can get a deal for both, which is what I did. It was $54, which seems like a lot of money, but I can print whatever it is I need. I'm not a fan of actually using and damaging this nice rule book as I'm playing with it. So anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing, even though it's kind of a little vague, but I got it in my stash, so I figured I'd share that with you. Okay, folks, see you on the next one. Bye-bye.